Under the doctrine of consideration, a promise is only enforceable under the law if it's made in exchange for something of value. Generally, courts won't inquire into the adequacy of consideration as long as it's sufficient to support the promise. In the 1930 case Edwin Greene, the United States District for the Southern District of New York examined whether $1 was sufficient consideration to support a married man's promise to pay his ex-lover more than $375,000. For several years, Edwin Greene was engaged in an extramarital affair with Leila Trudel. During the course of the affair, Greene gave Trudel substantial sums of money and contributed $70,000 to a house that Trudel purchased in Long Island. Trudel was aware of Greene's marriage, but continued with the affair because Greene promised to marry her once he divorced his wife. However, in April 1926, Greene and Trudel ended their relationship and executed a written agreement, which was placed under seal. Pursuant to the agreement, Greene promised to pay Trudel $1,000 a month during their joint lives. Additionally, Greene promised to name Trudel as the beneficiary to a $100,000 life insurance policy and agreed to pay her $100,000 if the policy ever lapsed for non-payment of premiums. Further, Greene promised to pay Trudel's rent for 4 years on an apartment that she leased. The agreement also stated that Greene had no interest in the Long Island home and that he wasn't liable for any mortgage payments or carrying costs. In return for Greene's promises, Trudel promised to release Greene from any and all claims that she had against him. The agreement recited as consideration the payment of $1 by Greene and other, quote, good and valuable consideration, unquote. Greene made payments to Trudel under the agreement up until August 1928. Shortly thereafter, Greene filed for bankruptcy. In Greene's bankruptcy, Trudel filed a claim based on the agreement. Specifically, Trudel argued that Greene owed her $250,000 for failing to pay her $1,000 a month during their joint lives, $99,200 for failing to maintain the life insurance policy, and $26,500 for her rent. In total, Trudel claimed she was owed $375,700. Greene's bankruptcy trustee objected to Trudel's claim, but the bankruptcy referee sustained it. The trustee then filed a petition for review of the referee's order, which the United States District Court for the Southern District of New York granted.